I'm out here at 105 Grand Avenue in Suwanee. I just want to take this overview. The representative that's here right now, historically, has had reports go in that didn't accurately represent the condition of the roof. So we wanted to take it in our hands. You know, we marked up several different panels. You can see dent there, dent here. I understand that that's a dent right there, but some of this stuff right here is just how the panels are constructed. But obviously this will tell otherwise. Dents vary in size. As you can see, we've marked up several different areas with the dents varying in size. All right here. Again, over here, dents varying in size, but consistent with the storm that we've got on record. I also wanted to show right here, I wrote an example. Hail granules are impacted into the matting. And I also want to show you this. So I've already popped this up to look at it, and that's why we wrote this. But as you can see right there, that's where the hail's at. Right there, it's impacted through the shingle. So you've got matting damage. You've got matting damage to the bottom of the shingle, obviously compromising it. Water penetration points. We'll go over to the gutters. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that with the light? There's dents all on the bottoms of the gutters. There's some right there. We weren't able to get a good representation on the front, obviously, because they're covered in leaves. But right here, for whatever reason, there's only a little bit. As we mark up the gutters, we got dents varying in size. Smaller ones, larger ones. There's a small one, larger one. But I just want to take you through a full overview of this roof. So before you guys even receive the report, you can see what we're looking at. Fiberglass exposed here, and fiberglass is cracked. Ridge damage, hail impacts to the ridge. As you can see, there's granules missing here, but this is not a blistering or wear and tear on this ridge, because there's no other areas in the vicinity that have missing granules like that. Overview of the front slope. Obviously we're looking at hail impacts like this, hail impacts like that. Ooh. Back slope overview. Obviously we marked outside of our 10 by 10, but that is to thoroughly show all of the damage outside of the 10 by 10. Again, ridge impact, no other blistering or wear and tear that's going on anywhere in the vicinity of this impact. We'll get the sunlight until you see there. Same thing going on right here. Obviously this slope is a lower pitch, more susceptible to damage being on this lower pitch. We'll just move on to the back slope. You know, you've got some hail indications. Hail indications with collective spatter that's around the damaged location. I bet you if I pull this one up too, I'll be able to show you guys the bottom. All right, so there's the hail impact. And yeah, there's your matting bruising. All right, so we got that. But again, you know, we could continue on with this roof of the hail impacts. There it is, right there in the center. Again, 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 again. You know, so we can get the gist. See, you get craters in the roof. This is wear and tear, right? The granules popping off the side. These small sections of blistering. You're never gonna have sections of blistering. Blistering and hail is pretty easy to differ from one another. Dryer vent on the north slope still got some damage. Again, you can see it really good in the light there. Got some damage. I will climb up this thing. You got some additional damage. I'm gonna run up this thing and, you know, show you guys front overviews here and front overviews there, and some hip damage that we got going on. All right. additional damage overviews. As you can see, clear hail indications to the ridge, while everything else looks clean. We'll slide down here. You can already see the dents from up here via the camera, but we're going to mark it. And this roof does have blistering, right? You see all the small sections of granules that have come out. Obviously what we're looking at and focusing on looks a lot different than that. We're going to chalk this stuff up, make it visible. This exhaust vent's warm. It feels like the heater's running, but still highlights dents. You can vary in size, you know, 1/2 inch, maybe 3/4 to a little over an inch, so on and so forth. This one down here as well. Get this one marked up. So again, varying in size. All hail's not equal. Dent here, dent there. There's dents all over this thing. It's kind of deformed it a little bit. Dent going on here. But basically, I just wanted to show you this overview. Obviously, down here, we're looking at a ton of spatter. You got spatter all over this whole entire section of roof. But again, we just wanted to show the condition prior to the inspector getting up here. We'll jump on collateral in a different video. Gutters are torn up, hail dents on the HVAC units. Obviously I showed you guys the metals, but we'll look at the rest of the gutter system around this property. We'll look at window screens, go into downspouts, all of that. You know, spatter on an electrical box that's over there in the street, right next to the mailbox. We're going to show you guys all of that just to make sure this claim is documented properly by the Seek Now representative. Thank you.